climb to flight level 250, 5 minutes after departure.
Max thrust.
First experiment, we used a styrofoam block and a funnel to demonstrate the smoke going across the aircraft, but we found by doing this that it created a vortex inside of the actual wind tunnel itself, not allowing us to get a good read of the smoke going over the aircraft.
For our second experiment, we used an industrial vacuum tube, and we found that by using this, it created too much smoke and did not give us a good visual of the lift on the aircraft.
For our third experiment, we converted to a 1-inch PVC pipe to reduce the amount of smoke through the wind tunnel. In doing this, we ran into the same problem trying to get the smoke concentrated on the airframe.
For our final experiment, we used a 1/4-inch PVC pipe with a funnel attached on the opposite end of the aircraft. We elevated the end closest to the aircraft to ensure the smoke traveling through the PVC pipe came out directly in front of the aircraft, and this gave us exactly what we were looking for in terms of lift around the craft.
Picture shown here shows the aircraft as if we were standing in front of it. As you can see in the background, the fan is sucking air through the chamber, acting as if it was a vacuum. This next picture shows the actual fan that we purchased is facing the opposite direction, creating the vacuum in the chamber. The final picture here shows that the aircraft is in an elevated climb, and this is our view from the side glass. As you can see in the video, the top arrow pointing downward represents the low pressure and high velocity of the smoke rushing over the cockpit. Once over the cockpit, the smoke turns turbulent. Likewise, the bottom arrow pointing upwards on the airframe represents the same thing. Low pressure and high velocity once up underneath the airframe, causing lift.
In these two images, we used a ruler to estimate the area of the aircraft. As you can see from this image, we used the following numbers to calculate for the coefficient of lift. After calculation, we found our coefficient of lift to be 2.75.